Previously on the Death Saving Bros podcast.
So, Ryford is where the mercenaries are. The base of operations is out of a tavern, Blackwaters. I'm gonna go over to the hooded figures.
The one hooded figure says, "Can I help you?"
Well, what is it gonna cost for me to get a little information?
You and this other gentleman,
Prothean.
why don't you sit around the bar for a little while? You might just see what it costs. Bartender pulls one of the keg handles, and then a hatch opens in the floor.
We go down.
Two humanoid figures are pummeling each other with their fists.
This is a legitimate fight club.
This is a fight for reward.
I'm jumping up into the ring in my own excitement.
Out of the crowd steps a muscular tiefling woman, and she is going to come at you.
This time I'm going to go for a kick.
And she falls flat into the dirt. Less than 30 seconds, Blackwaters. Do you have any more?
Go ahead, Dash.
Fuck no.
4 male bruisers step out. One is a dwarf, one is a tiefling, one is an elf, and one is a human. Brixius, you're up. The tiefling can take a punch.
Well, he's gonna take one.
Dosh.
All right, which one looks like the biggest bitch?
The elf.
Can I be like choking him?
Prothean.
I just decked the human in the face.
So y'all left the shortest dude to fight the tallest guy here.
Punt him.
Throw him.
Use him as a weapon.
Can I pick dude up and rock bottom him?
And the dwarf is out.
The gods wanted to see the rock bottom.
I'm gonna go for the throat again.
He goes down,
I'm going for the finisher, a choke slam.
takes the tiefling down. Only the elf remains,
No, I'm just gonna punch him in the chest again.
and the elf goes down.
Choked him unconscious, got him.
Blackwater contestants, please proceed to the back for your reward. And sitting in a chair, you see Miller Grimshaw. Well, I think it's time that I give you some information, huh? Welcome to another episode of the Death Saving Bros podcast. I am your host and dungeon master, Paul Camper. With me today, I have Ben Renfro,
Let's do some nerd shit, guys.
Brad Richards,
Did you know elephants have 3 eyes?
Matt Smith,
Just trying to hang out with my wang out.
Brad Renfro,
You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
and Eric Nemeth.
I think a gnome stole my pants earlier.
It's pronounced dwarf or little person. Thank you.
Midget American.
No, I think it was a
God damn
golden
it.
gnome.
What the fuck? What?
Believe it or not, this is our 15th episode, and I don't know how we made it this far. When we last laughed,
When we last laughed?
when we last left off.
God damn it, Dungeon Master.
All of that's getting cut out anyways.
Oh.
When last we left, who remembers what happened?
So I'll start a little give and take because I might not remember all of it, but
Well,
I do remember that
You did do this last time, so I think we're gonna go with somebody else.
Oh,
How about a roll of the die?
I could
I
attempt
better roll the best.
What kind of die are we rolling?
Go ahead and give me a D20, everybody.
All right.
Oh, a D6, you said?
Gary needs a new pair of shoes. Natural 20.
it. I got a 14.
The only natural 20 I'm
11.
going to roll tonight.
5.
Lowest number win, right?
Lowest number loses.
Well, looks like Eric, you lost, bud.
I got a 14.
Yep, so did I. It's definitely what I got.
No, Ben got a 5.
You're right.
Rich got a
Ben
natural
lost.
1.
Oh, did you?
No, it didn't.
Isn't it great being in the same room? You can't lie, fucker. Be Rich, what happened last time on the Death Saving Bros podcast?
I'm trying to decompress everything Ben said into my head.
A Fight Club.
You're right. Okay. So we were on the set of Fight Club. We just wrapped up shooting. Oh, here. Gotcha. Never mind. So we found the 2 hooded guys, and then we went into the secret Fight Club that they had, which is very illegal. Horrible, horrible gambling problems. very, very disturbing on this podcast. It's explicit, right?
Mm-hmm.
For suggestive themes. Thank you. Well, that was inappropriate. Jesus. It's the nerve of some people. And, well, we all fought. I kicked the dwarf's ass because you send the tallest guy to the shortest guy. That's how that works. And Jet beat the champion. I kicked the dwarf's ass. You fought an elf.
He actually decided to try to choke out somebody for the entire
Yeah, no,
fight.
Did
you-
so successfully.
You choked out the elf. You fought a
He
human.
100% died
I
while I
fought
was
a
choking
tiefling.
him.
Tiefling, that's right. Who fought the human?
I got the human.
Must have been Revan. That's
He
not
fought
actually
the-
Revan because I don't remember what his name is.
It's Prothean.
Fuck. Proton.
Isn't that the name you used on the character when I ran a little campaign at home?
Maybe.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna
You
say.
remember that?
Yes.
I just
As soon as he
remember-
sent me the name, I'm like, oh, you suck. So this is actually a great point. Sorry to interrupt you, but Prothean Greymane, why don't you introduce us a little better to your character, since last week you were just kind of thrown in media res. Tell us, a little bit about what you look like and what kind of character you're playing.
I'm just gonna bring up my whatchamacallit so I don't mess up the stuff I'm saying. But
Quadruple face palm.
yeah, my character.
The unpreparedness.
Alright, yeah, my character is early 20s, paladin from a noble family. You want me to do my entire backstory or just the gist?
No, tell us a little bit about what kind of character you're playing and what you look like.
Oh, tall, early 20s, beard. Looks like he's been a fighter, so he's pretty buff. I'm playing him as a Oath of Vengeance paladin, so I like murdering criminals and doing basically eye for an eye with them. So if they steal, cut off their hands, that kind of thing. Murderers or criminals, I don't mind just murdering, like the guy I killed last time. How I just repeatedly punched him in the throat till he died.
Okay, cool. What color hair do you have?
Black.
Can we
So
make
where's
it
the gray in the main?
It belongs to Torm.
Can we make it a point that the next time a player has to make a new character, we can't always be drop dead gorgeous and buff and just like the most attractive looking group of people walking around?
I mean,
Is
I'm
that
not.
We are, though.
Is that how we describe that? Really?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Next time you guys kill me off, can I be Ginger?
Yeah.
All right. So next episode.
The next time we kill you off.
Yeah, no, we've got... Let's go around real quick. Give us your character details, because I know 3 of you are supposedly drop dead gorgeous, beginning with the knockoff Tom Selleck.
Knock off. Please. All I said was I have a big, bushy Tom Selleck mustache. That's all you need to know.
Skinny.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little dude. I think I actually rolled for my height and weight. So I'm, 5'6" and a hefty 137 pounds.
And remind me, what instrument do you play?
Skin flute.
Actually, yes. The skin flute, the lute, and bandit rap.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bandit rap. Be Rich, your character and what you look like.
Half orc. I look like a half orc.
So descriptive. What's your character's name?
All half orcs look the same. Come on.
Yeah. Haven't you ever seen a half orc before?
All the NPCs.
Wow, you guys just sound like Revan right now.
No.
All the NPCs seem to make that same mistake too, though.
Revan is dead.
We killed Revan for a
And
reason.
burned him. No, I'm the taller of the 2 brothers. What? Okay, what did we decide on? Because we decided this the one time. I don't remember our specifics.
Height wise?
Yes.
Oh, I'm 6'9".
And I was 7. Okay. So I'm...
I don't think orcs are that tall.
Yeah.
On Tinder.
It was between like 6 and 7 foot.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys went with as tall as you could possibly be.
No. Check this out. He's 5'9", 6'9". I'm 6 foot, 7 foot.
Okay.
Fuck off. We have... This is the only thing we're prepared about, and you're gonna bitch about it.
All right, go ahead.
That was your logic when we decided that?
Yeah.
I was going 6'9", because
6'9".
yeah, that's really funny.
I don't get
You
it.
wanna know what else is funny?
7 foot.
69.
Oh no, dude, that's gross. This is a family podcast.
It's a funny number. What are you talking? Oh, that's nasty. Get
Oh,
your
that's
mind out of it.
nasty.
That's
Oh,
some
that's
sick
nasty.
stuff.
While they're
Nasty.
finishing that up, let's jump over to Brad Renfro.
Oh, that's nasty.
Your character, what you look like.
All right, my character is Jet. I am a half-elf monk. I based kind of what my character looked like off of from Yu Yu Hakusho, an old anime, the character Hiei, where he's a little on the shorter side, and I kind of pictured the hairstyle similar, but with him being a half-elf and a monk, it was kind of altered towards that. I kind of based my personality going with the rebellious teenager type thing, where I've left my temple to just kind of say like I'm doing my own thing and living by my own rules.
Can you spell that name for anybody that doesn't know what the fuck that you just said?
Yeah, or maybe describe it, because I don't know what it is either.
What are you talking about particularly?
The first 30 seconds of what you said, letter by letter.
Okay, so there is an old anime show
Yes.
called Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, I know that one.
Y-U, right? Hakusho, Hakusho.
Wasn't that the guy that gets shoot a gun with his magic hand or something?
Yes, it's an old anime about it's a spirit detective more or less, but his main power is the spirit gun, where you just kind of do the the finger guns, but it actually shoots stuff.
Yeah, that's common knowledge.
But there's a character in there who is a demon. His name is Hiei, which is Hiei, and just one of the demons in the show.
Okay, so what exactly does your character look like then?
Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. Were you not listening? I made him repeat it
twice.
Space, yeah.
All right.
He's a space pirate.
He's just kind of. It's hard to describe what he looks like. He's
Remember
skinny.
Coconut Head?
He's a shorter guy, skinnier guy. Decent amount. Like he's not muscular, but you can see that he has muscles from all his training and everything.
Okay.
He has the kind of spiky black hair that stands up.
Oh, so like any anime.
Yes, but like I said, I started it. I started it with that as the basis. His hairstyle is going to be a little different. Kind of actually down and more normal looking. Remember from the first episode when Ben was describing his guy as a greased up, oiled bodybuilder, but not greased up, oiled, or a bodybuilder at all. Just giving you a baseline here.
Okay. Well, then I guess we can just kind of skip right through Ben's character. Greased up, oiled bodybuilder, but not greased up or bodybuilder.
Yes, and as said before, height 6'9", weight 369. Can I weigh 369?
That's a lot of weight.
6'9" character.
Say,
6 feet 9 inches.
usually you're 260 in the NBA if you're 6'9".
We'll go 269 is how much I weigh.
Wait,
Makes sense
I'm
to
235, so does that mean I'm fat as fuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, if anyone needs me, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge.
I love
So
it.
have a good night.
But here's the difference. My character is 6'9", so that makes me tall and just built. And I am toned as I can be. I play Brixius Hammerbottom, fighter, half orc, also sorcerer who wild splurges from time to time. Although Paul's only made me wild splurge once so far, so I'm not really sure when he's gonna do it again.
Don't speak too soon.
I actually encourage it because it's funny. But yeah, I just play I describe myself as pretty handsome in the beginning, but just like a little shy of handsome. And as I said before, like a greased up oil bodybuilder without the grease and not as muscular as a greased up oil bodybuilder. So if you can get that picture in your head, that's about what I look like.
I literally lost brain cells listening to everything that was said in the last 5 minutes.
You said you were losing brain cells. We literally asked what you looked like, and all we got out of you is that you're 7 foot.
Yeah, and then he went to him.
And then back to me, and we never came back to you. So all we know about you is that you're 7 foot and a half
And
orc.
I have well,
I guess that's all you need to know.
That's all I have written down.
If you just Google half orc,
Yeah.
it comes up. That's him. Just your generic, You see him in a crowd, you don't necessarily give him a double take look, but
All right, so now that we've got all our characters announced, B-Rich, you were in the middle of, you guys beat a bunch of people in the Fight Club ring, and then what was the last thing that happened in last episode?
We all got invited to the secret back room to get information for winning.
Yes.
Excellent. And do you remember what the guy looks like?
Which one?
Wearing a black cloak.
The guy that was waiting in the room for you.
Yes, I do.
What did he look like?
He's wearing a black cloak.
He looks like Grimshaw.
imagine a guy wearing a black cloak, but he's not wearing a black cloak and not a guy.
So I'll pick back up by redescribing him. The guy has spiked hair.
Oh yeah, Guy Fieri. Yeah.
He's got spiked hair with frosted tips, and he's got kind of like a
dicks.
rounded jaw, and he's got a little bit of weight on him. What?
Frosted tips. Did you say frosted nips? That's what he was going for while we were laughing.
I'm disappointed in you, Ben.
I said frosted tits, eating frosted flakes.
They're more than good. They're great.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Lightning McQueen. Good job.
Good chigga. Good chigga.
All right, so the guy wearing the black cloak, he now has his hood back, and you see what he looks like, and he says, "Well, I think that I owe you guys a little bit of information. Congratulations on making it through the ring. What can I do for you? What questions can I answer for you?"
What's your favorite place to eat in this town that just really...
Well, that's an odd question. You sure you want that to be one of your questions? You have a finite number of questions.
Okay, never mind. Forget
Is
I
that
asked
finite
that.
number of questions per group or per person here?
Well, 5 for you since you fought alone, and then 5 for the group that just fought. So you guys have a total of 10 questions.
That's a
Okay,
lot.
we might come back to that then.
I need to look.
Okay.
Philip Dmitriev. I need his location.
Philip Dmitriev. Well, that's okay. Yeah, actually, I do know where he is. I mean, I guess that's why you came to talk to me. You were very, very pushy upstairs. You know that?
I do. I get information.
Okay. Well, next time, just wait. Like, if somebody tells you to come to me and they tell you that you need to go fight in order to get information, then stop being such a dick upstairs, all right? But yeah, Philip Dmitriev, he used to be a fighter in this league. He's dead.
Gasp.
Fucking Philip.
Philip Dmitriev, yeah.
I need to know where his body is then.
His name.
His name is Philip.
Well, all his stuff was secured by the league. If you wind up working your way up through the ranks, then eventually, I mean, at this stage, all you're getting is information. But at the higher levels, you win prizes.
Looks like I gotta fight again.
His name is Philip.
Okay, well, that's question 3 for you.
Wait,
If
he's
you're-
asking questions for the group. We gotta shut him up.
No, he has his own.
He has his own.
I get my own. You guys get the group.
Fucking Revit. No.
I'm done with
The-
questions.
Proton.
Prothean.
Oh.
Prothean.
You don't know his
Protons?
name.
Proton.
I don't think you know
Dude.
his name.
No, we know
Bro.
his name.
Oh, do you?
Proton.
Yeah, I introduced myself.
Prothean.
Proton.
Shut the fuck up.
Too bad. He already asked his question. So, the next level of fighting, you're going to have to go to a guy named Reynolds. He owns an inn. It's called the Rye Inn. And you'll know when fight night is. It only happens on stormy nights. He changes the lantern that the boatman out front holds from red to green. So if it's a green lantern, that means go.
Green Lantern, huh? I want to know about the orcs that are not really orcs with the black arrows with red fletchings attacking the mines. The forks.
So when you ask that, the guy looks very confused, and he says, "Well, there's a lot of information that you are looking for packed into that one question. So you're asking about fake orcs attacking mines? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Forks, if you will.
The
Forks?
Fake orcs is shortened to forks.
Okay, I still don't know what you're talking about.
So there are the roses and the crows mines, and the orcs in those mines have been being raided. And recently, we stopped an attack coming from beings that were dressed up as orcs with tattoos of the crow's heads that were like wipe-off tattoos, and they were using the black arrows with red fletchings that I believe your people use.
Okay, now you're making a little more sense. So the crow's heads do employ us, which, by the way, when you came in, like, if you're going to come in, you're going to start asking about the shade arrows. You got to follow protocol, man. You got to follow protocol.
Yeah, why didn't you follow protocol?
I was not aware of the protocol.
What is the protocol? My first question.
No. Okay.
He's got his own.
protocol is you come in and you place a gold coin on the black coin that's embedded in the table. That way I know that you're looking to hire the Shade Arrows. Otherwise, who the fuck are you?
I'm sorry.
I don't know you.
I'm sorry, I placed a beer there instead. I was not aware of the protocol. Won't happen again.
All right, so who sent you then? I'll ask you a question.
Okay, that's one of
Did
your
you win
questions.
in the fight?
This guy, you're funny. Don't do it again.
That's one of your questions. We were sent by Wilhelmina.
I don't know any Wilhelmina.
Billy, if you might know that name instead.
Don't know any Billy.
Yeah. Well, that's who sent us.
Oh, okay. So the Crow's Heads have been hiring the Shade Arrows. Some guy named Roscoe wants us to do a job. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that does ring a bell. He wanted us to kill somebody named Wilhelmina. Yeah, that's right. That's who he wanted us to kill. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
All right, guys, we still got 2 questions on our end.
No, you have one.
No. I did not say a question. All I said was I want to know more about something, and you went on and answered something when I was just saying that I wanted to know more. I never stated it as a question. You just started giving me information.
Well, your friend over here, the big warrior type, he already asked 3 of your 5 questions, and then you asked one.
I never asked a question.
Yes, you did.
Play the tape. He didn't.
It was not stated as a question once. All I said is I want to know more about these fake orcs attacking the mines, and then you just started answering.
Counts as a question, smartass.
Oh, motherfucker. He's playing my loopholes, guys.
He's playing with your loopholes.
Yeah, he's found them and he's playing with them, and I don't like it.
Playing with a reef blower.
Hey guys, do we know why they... I'm not asking you, I'm talking to the group here. Do we know why that they wanted to hit out on Wilhelmina, or should
Yep.
I...
Oh, plenty of reasons. Business.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just Roscoe trying to kill.
Actually,
Wilhelmina.
really, there was no good reason for it, except for the fact that she was doing business where he wanted to be doing business.
Strictly business, okay.
Right? Yeah, yes.
Are you
yes,
asking the
that's,
DM?
No, that's what happened. Fuck you, that's what happened. Proceed.
Other questions?
Hold on, we need to think about this.
I look at Dash, the more intelligent of us. Well, what's your intelligence?
12.
So +1.
Yeah.
What about you, Ambionitis?
13
Oh, are you +2?
plus 1.
What? I thought that was +2. All right. What
You
about
really, you want to test your knowledge here. What's a 7?
-2?
Damn.
I'm -2 intelligence, thank you.
So you're downright an idiot. Gotcha. I'm at +0, so
I'm just
looks like-
impulsive.
I still look at Dash for an answer of a question.
I mean,
I nudge him.
so we're whispering amongst ourselves. I'm like, okay, dude, we're not asking you a question just yet.
Okay. He sits back in his chair and he says, I've got a few more minutes before the next fight happens, so
When I'm ready to ask a question, I will place 1 bronze piece on the desk in front of you.
there's no desk.
I will give you a copper piece. I don't know. I'm just trying to symbolize it the
Complimentary
same way as
pat
the
on the
protocol
bottom.
works.
Wow.
All right, so basically what we're trying to figure out is who these orcs are, right? Or these fake orcs, these forks, if you will.
Forks, yes.
So
God damn it.
he's already stated he doesn't know anything about anyone having hired the Shade Arrows to portray orcs.
Well, he...
Right. I'll give this one to you guys free. We never hired anybody out to pretend to be orcs. The only people we hired out were to Roscoe, and he's paying us a boatload. Oh man, I love that guy.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, great guy.
Anyone who gives me
Wait, the
loads, I
fake-
love too.
The fake guys had the tattoo, right, or something?
Fake tattoos.
They were like the old like water ones that you put under the faucet, and when you take it off, there's like a tattoo left there.
I understand that. I just didn't know if-
tattoos.
He doesn't know that they're being fake orcs, but if, we asked if there was people coming in with that tattoo.
Fake tattoos, fat twos, if you
Mhm.
will.
They're already fake portraying 2 different groups. They could be fake portraying a 3rd group. So we could ask if there's any way someone else would have access to those types of arrows.
Well, we already know that the only other way for us to look into is if the steel glade itself is
Right.
kind of selling them out, or I guess he said that they were working for Roscoe himself. So I guess unless Roscoe then paid No, that wouldn't make any sense.
So I guess we could ask what other contracts Roscoe has, or we could ask. I guess we also have all your questions.
If it is allowed, I will maybe transfer a question or two.
Oh, it's allowed. You can ask whatever you want.
If I ask them if I can transfer a question, that might count as a question.
I don't give a shit. You guys can just ask your 10 questions collectively.
Here we go.
Nice.
I give you the rest of my questions.
So I mean,
Use them wisely.
Use one of the questions for what are the contracts Roscoe has currently with you guys?
He has 4 contracts with us. One is a group led by a guy, an elf man. Another one is led by a...
Is that an elf man or an elf man?
What do you know about the elf man?
We know an elf man.
And that man is...
A man.
We ran into him, and... Well...
We know an elf man.
We do know him, an elf man.
Okay, does he pronounce his name man?
Yeah, it sounds very similar to that now that you say it like that.
That's a question you
Yeah,
asked
that's
us.
too
I really
down.
hope not. 'cause
Seems
that
like
goes
maybe
off.
we should get a free question for that.
I haven't heard anything from man in quite some time. If you have information about him, I'll get rid of the whole question thing.
Dude,
If we have information on man,
Yeah.
And you'll just tell us what we...
Yeah, I'll tell you what you need to know because he hasn't checked in.
We'll just sit down, have a cup of tea, and talk about this.
Wait.
All right. I mean, we have nothing against...
did we meet?
I want to
man
lean in. I want to
twice?
huddle. Huddle time.
Time out.
Are we able to speak in some way without him hearing us?
Huddle time.
You guys could go over into a corner and whisper.
No, we're not doing that because that's weird.
That just looks
Um,
sketchy.
If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, I'm going to go up to the guy, to you, and I'm going to start asking about, hey, tell me more about these fights that you had going on. A good time in that last ring. You said that we can go up in the next level?
All right, that'll be a question.
Yeah, I'll use one of my questions.
Yeah, sure. And he goes and starts talking to you about the fights and stuff.
I want to look at my brother and whisper to him or mouth the words, did we meet man like twice?
Man was the he was the elf that we ran into in the bar that was working with the group that killed Revan, and we got him from their hotel while they were trying to kill Wilhelmina, which is what this guy once done for Roscoe, and he is currently locked up in Finrail's place. So let's not tell him that we locked him up.
We didn't lock him up.
We didn't lock up shit.
Yeah, Willie locked him up.
Well,
But
We left him on good terms.
Well, we kind of already told him that
There
we're
wasn't
working
good
for
terms.
Willie. I actually
All
threw
right terms.
I threw a tomato in his face. I
That's-
threatened
How weird is
him. I yelled at him. In,
I mean, these guys are just mercenaries. They're not like...
Yeah, you guys left on okay terms.
I was gonna say I cursed him out in demonic
I
language.
said we were going to torture him for information, and then Wilhelmina said we could not.
Yeah, but he didn't hear that.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, no, I pulled him off to the side so you guys can talk freely amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, like,
No,
it sounds
not
like
that guy.
this dude here is just trying to, like, get info on his employee, basically.
All right, then let's just
So, I
give
mean-
up. Let's just give up Mon.
Well, we'll tell him that he got locked up. Or he's in...
Do we
No?
really want to rat Finn out like this?
I'm not ready.
Finn might get killed.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, Paul would never kill off an NPC we actually like. All right, let's
Hey, buddy, we got some news for you.
All right, let's hear it. Is this about man?
This
You
is
mean
about your friend, man.
About man.
Man.
Mage.
That is from another anime,
amazing.
I'll let you know.
Man.
That's
Oh, yeah, so he's sitting in jail in,
amazing.
was it Noshborough? Or was
South
it
Salt.
South Salt?
Well, which one is it?
Your boy's locked up.
It's South Salt.
South Salt, yeah.
It's
okay, South
Noshborough.
Salt.
He's locked up in Knoxville.
Yeah, he kind of fucked up his contract.
All
That
right.
got caught,
Ah,
typical
Okay.
law stuff.
so wait, you guys work for Wilhelmina, I'm guessing. You
I
said
mean, we
that.
just work.
So you don't mind if I go get that guy out of there and
I mean, that's your employer. That's your business.
well, we'll see. But
I
thanks
mean, even if we did mind, or do you give a shit?
We're not.
for the right price.
The
We're
mayor, the sheriff guy,
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah, if
Good
he's in the
guy.
way, he's not really ever gonna actually be in the way. Has a heavy Southern accent. You won't have to really worry about him.
Well, okay, what does he look like?
I've always pictured him looking like Doug Dimmadome. I
Owner
don't
of
know
the
why.
Dimso Dimdome.
I think that's because we said he probably looks like Doug Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimso Dimdome.
Was he an elf
Doug
though?
Dimmadome?
Owner of the Dimso Dimdome?
Yeah, he's an elf.
Because I exactly had the same picture that you did in my head.
His belt loops that he likes to stick his thumbs in and
And
pulls
his
belt
hat
up.
that just goes like off the planet, basically. That 10-gallon hat that can hold millions of gallons.
So, questions off the table now. Just what do you need to know? I'm running out of time.
Well, I want to go back to our last question, anyways. The 4 contracts you were talking about.
Oh
with
yeah.
Roscoe.
So I mean, we've just got 4 groups of people for Roscoe. Man hadn't checked in. One said they were working on it. Another one tried in Noshbra and failed. And then I don't know where the 4th one's at the moment. But last time they checked in, Wilhelmina had gone to ground. So I don't know where she's at.
Well, what kind of contracts are these?
How so?
Like, what's the assassination contracts?
Yeah.
Guard contracts.
Assassination.
All of them?
Yep, all 4.
All 4.
So the one that's underground now, or you don't know where they're at, that was an assassination.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know where they're at in the process. Last time they checked in was Wilhelmina
You
had
have
disappeared.
4 teams on Wilhelmina.
Roscoe's paying for it.
So Man, the team that you don't know where they're at with it. The other 2 were
The
One
Nosh-
tried in Noshbra, and another one had tracked her down to South Salt, and that was the last we heard.
in Noshbara. What was their angle? What was it?
Assassination.
Right. How?
So these are all assassinations on
One person, right?
Wilhelmina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they obviously they were stopped in the attempt, or they didn't even try?
Yeah, 2 were stopped. One was Man, one was the other group
In
in
Noshbra?
Noshbra.
So there are 2 contracts. Basically, Wilhelmina's going to
Well,
try
she's
to be
got 4
assassinated 2 more
contracts.
times.
2 of them have been stopped.
There's still 2 open contracts in
One, they
Wilhelmina
don't
that
know
we have
that.
know nothing about.
Right. One
Right.
tracked her down in South Salt.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other one you have no idea.
Yeah. Next question for you. So, it's my understanding that the arrows that you guys use are made in the steel glade, correct?
Well, who'd you hear that from?
Who did we hear that from?
Man.
Or did
I believe-
what's-her-face tell us?
No, man.
I believe we got that information from Man.
Okay, well, yeah, technically, anybody that's initiated into the Shade Arrows goes and makes their first set of arrows themselves, but it just took too much time, so we outsourced to Steel Glade.
Now, do you know anything of the steel glade maybe reselling or selling these arrows to other parties?
They're not supposed to. They're not
Can
supposed
you-
to be doing that.
Can you think of anyone they might sell it to? Because the deal is there's someone else out there impersonating you guys. If
All right, well,
you're telling us the truth.
if that's the case, hey, you won the fight. You get those 10 questions from me, plus a little extra for telling me about Man. But yeah, if they are selling to somebody else, I would love to know about it. I can tell you
How much would you love to know about it?
if we figure that out for you and bring you back that information, is there anything in it for us?
the Shade Arrows would owe you a favor.
I like that.
And if you're interested, there's a guy. He's one of the prizes at the higher levels of this competition.
How old is this guy?
Wait.
Well,
No,
his,
thank you.
his
Hold on.
services.
No, thank you.
Dungeon Master Paul.
Yes.
I
Choose
don't
words
know.
wisely.
We will tear you apart in a second.
That's also not okay to say.
Like a hungry leopard shark.
Proceed with talking about the services of your pleasure man.
No. So if you win at one of the higher levels, you get an option of like riches or magical items,
Or
or
men.
you could possibly have this guy who is a forger. We can get you into the Steel Glades big gala. They just got a bunch of new orders, and they're bringing in a bunch of hot shots and trying to gain a little bit more business. And that happens in a few days. If you guys happen to win and you get those invitations, we could help get you into that party.
I think we're in. I'm in.
Can't you just
No?
get us in as undercover Shade Arrow guys? Seems a lot easier. I just came up with that plan in like 2 seconds.
you would still need an invitation to get in.
Don't you? Just,
Yeah, can we just name drop you? Can you give us the password?
Can you invite us?
No. I mean, anybody in the city knows that if you want something done, you go to the Fight Club, basically. You go through the Black Waters or one of the other entry points in the city. But a lot of people won't do it because, people die.
Guys, I think we got to fight for this.
And let me just say, the only reason why I'm suggesting this is because I know he has a Steel Glade invitation. He has one, I don't.
Oh.
You weren't invited to the guy that.
No, look at me.
I mean,
He runs a fight club, goddammit.
yeah,
I
you
don't
got a
run the
nice-
Fight Club. I'm just a part of it.
He's a part of the fight club, goddammit.
You need to ask for an invitation, dude. They're really giving you the shaft down here.
This guy, if you meet him, you're going to realize he's not some shady underbelly guy. He does some shady stuff, but he's not one of us.
So how many
I wonder
fight?
if my family can give me an invitation.
Who's your family?
Who is your
Yeah,
family?
The
Revan.
Great,
Not.
the Greymanes.
The Greymanes. Oh, you guys are actually pretty big up in Coruscinium, aren't you?
In where? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Coruscinium.
I want to say, where's the gray in your mane, and look directly at his crotch.
I have one of my retainers go send wood to my family so they can give me an invite.
Coruscinium?
Coruscinium.
Foreskinnium?
Foreskinnium?
Coruscinium.
Coruscinium. Not foreskinium or coreskinium.
I really liked that name, too.
You did.
I bet you did.
Yeah, Coruscinium. It's the port town outside of Chorus.
Chorus. Not
Yes.
cores, chorus.
Chorus.
Okay.
Koris. And yes, I can read and write.
I didn't say anything. I was not going to insult him. I literally didn't know if you were saying cores or chorus.
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 You say it's a port
Cor-
town?
Well, Coruscinium is the port town. They are on the coast, and all goods that go in and out of Chorus flow through Coruscinium.
So a lot of ships would be docking at this
Docking.
port town. So there'd be a lot of docking
Docking.
going on in
Foreskinium.
Yes.
Yes.
I chuckle.
Please.
I'm so happy we were on the same page.
But, I mean, Prothean, your parents honestly might be able to get you that invitation, but again, it happens in a few days, and you're not going to get it in time.
Alright.
How many fights are we talking?
You're going to have to win at least one level.
I think we got it, guys.
Was that one fight?
Yeah, but each of you would have to get past the fight.
I'm 100% down for this fight.
It's another like
Is this a group brawl
Alright.
or is this a one-on-one?
It all depends on what the night is.
100% in.
Group fight.
Sounds like an entire episode that would probably take us.
At
Almost
least an
against,
hour.
like, without these guys, I'm in.
Is there any way we can just speed montage
I can
through
do
this
it.
and say we all just win in
Nope.
glorious fashion?
Nope.
Do you not enjoy
just play
rolling
some Rocky
dice?
theme song and bam.
Bam,
Fast
bam,
forward.
bam, 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 bam,
It's
bam,
falling. It's falling.
The guy with the frosted tips is sitting there looking at you very quizzically.
I would hope you would be jamming along with us.
Who's your hair guy?
All right, I think we're done here.
That's one of my questions.
That's my final question. You have to answer.
I go to my aunt's husband, all right?
A man does that?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Where can I find your aunt's husband? What is his name? I must know your name.
Beef Wellington.
Let's all go get frosted tips before this party.
Your name.
His name is Vico.
I'm sorry.
His name's Vico, all right? And he used to be part of a traveling troupe.
Of hairstylists.
No, but he had to do up a bunch of different costumes, so
Can you spell Vico for me?
VICO.
See, it makes no difference to me.
I spelled that with 2 Ks, honestly. 2 Ks.
So does he live here in town now?
Yeah.
Where?
Where? What's his address?
What street did he live on?
Well,
About how much is this whole package gonna cost?
What's his favorite place to eat at in this town?
You're asking me a lot of questions right now.
Well, how cool would it be if you saw us all in the ring at once and we all had the same hairstyle as you right now with our
I
frosted
would hate
tips?
it very much.
That would be very awesome.
What if we win, though, with your hairstyle?
He stands up and says, "Thank you, gentlemen. I hope to see you at the end of the next round.
The frosted tips give power and knowledge.
Go see Vico at the Brass Anvil."
Brass anvil.
All right. You guys are ushered out of the room by some of the people that are running the ring, and you can see that there is a fight happening back outside in the main amphitheater, and everybody's cheering as somebody is just wailing on this giant berserker human.
What type of person is wailing on a berserker giant human?
A halfling has
I love it.
his legs wrapped around the neck of the berserker and is just throwing punches straight into this man's face.
Respect.
And then you guys are ushered up the stairs that you originally came through, and then the floor closes behind you. It's episode 15, everyone, and we are super excited you could be here with us. Thanks for following our story, and we hope you've enjoyed it so far. Just taking a quick break for some announcements, starting with this week's podcast partner. The comments section is hosted by Tim K. It's a show that interviews the anonymous trolls, philosophy kings, edgelords, and knowledgeable insiders from the internet's comments section. The most recent episode is the second part of an interview with username Done Digging, a self-described conspiracy theorist, and the interview is regarding his insights about and journey into the Q movement conspiracy. Tim does a great job making his guests feel at home and listening to what they have to say, so give the comments section a try on iTunes, Google Play, or at soundcloud.com/the_comments_section. If you're interested in becoming a podcast partner, send an email with a quick synopsis of your show and a 30-second promo, if you have it, to deathsavingbros@gmail.com. We'll review your pitch and get back to you. As always, we ask that you head over to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or Stitcher and leave us a review. Now that our story is picking up steam and is expanding into the greater world of Ralvaria, let us know what you think about everything that we're introducing. Your feedback lets us know what you like and helps us improve future episodes. Other ways to get in touch with us include favorite social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where you can follow us at Death Saving Bros. We're still currently looking for costume ideas to add to our 2018 Halloween special episode, but this is the last week to get those in. So use that hashtag Death Saving Bros on your idea, and you and your costume will be featured on the podcast. And finally, this is just a heads up, I'm going to warn you now. This upcoming weekend, some of us will be partaking in a wedding for one of our best friends, and that will almost certainly delay the editing process. We will, of course, let you know via our social media channels if episode 16 winds up being late, but fingers crossed, hopefully it won't come to delaying the episode. And that wraps up all of my announcements for this week. We'll get you back into the rest of this episode, but I just want to wish all of you a good day. I really hope that you go out and you kick today's butt. Whether you're listening to this on Tuesday, October 2nd, or May 18th, 2024, any day in between, any day beyond, just remember there are people in this world who understand what you're going through. There are people who will support you. No matter how dark the world is right now, the sun will come up tomorrow, and you can be there to greet it head high and ready to make a difference. Without further ado, we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. And the guy behind the bar says, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
And so much more.
Good. Get out.
Can I have a
But
drink
we
first?
Have another round.
Another round, barkeep.
No. We have to do the thing down there another round.
Yeah, but we gotta wait till like the lantern, the
It's a
Green
couple
Lantern
days.
comes or something.
Is it?
In a couple days. I mean, the only other thing was the dude with the Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern, like
At
the
the
superhero,
Ryan
or the green light, like in
Gatsby.
Gatsby. Yeah.
We got to look for Reynolds at the Rye-In for the next
Are you
level
shitting
of the
me?
fight.
God damn it. No,
Where's the Rye-In at?
Wait, nobody else got that?
I'll clap. For
Reynolds
that.
at the
Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Green Lantern.
Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
of course. I have it all written in front of me. I saw it.
Fucking
It's amazing.
Christ.
My God, that is a guy right there.
Let's just take a moment of silence to appreciate the DM's genius here. Just,
Like-
1, 2, 3, clap here. Just
Paul, your genius is showing.
your genius is showing.
Wow,
Of
I'm dumbfounded right
of
now.
all the possibilities, the fucking Green Lantern. The Green Lantern is the movie that we're putting forever into this podcast. The fucking Green Lantern.
I definitely feel like we're more of a Deadpool.
You couldn't
theme.
say like the pool full of dead or something like that, where there's just a bunch of slaughtered
Well,
things in
do
a
you-
pool.
My
Do you
original
not know?
idea was to have a lantern that's changed colors, and that's how you knew when the fight was going on. And then I was like, oh wait, Green Lantern, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
I dig it. I dig it.
it is clever.
It's
And that is where we're gonna end the episode tonight, guys, because I
Nope, you
can't
still
go
got a little
on.
bit more to go.
the Green Lantern is now forever enshrined in our podcast. You're welcome, DC, for enshrining your shitty movie.
So you guys are now outside of the Black Waters Inn along the riverfront. There are boats and barges coming in and out, and off in the distance you can see the half-mile wide bridge, or half-mile long bridge that spans the two sides of the river. Where would you like to go?
I want to use a dash action to head towards the brass anvil.
You don't know where that is.
Oh, I've been here before.
He just takes
I'm
off
sure I know where it is.
running in a random direction.
I'm familiar with this town.
All right, you two can roll me a history check to see if you remember where it is.
Is this not the town that I told everybody
Yeah,
this
but
is
it's a
where
very
everything's
big
at?
town.
Well,
16.
it's also a 16 actually.
All
Wait,
right.
a history check though?
Yes.
14.
Well, okay, with history is with intelligence, so I rolled a 14 actually.
Okay. Between the two of you, you are pretty sure that it is.
The fucking Green Lantern. First Taylor, then Philip.
Brother, how are you doing in this city right now?
Really just trying to wrap my head around the names of the buildings around here.
Wait, time out. So are we trying to find this Ryan Reynolds in or are we just waiting a couple days for this next fight or what
I
was
Guess
yeah,
what?
was that where the next fight actually is happening? Is that in? Or are we
Yes.
coming back to... Okay.
So we got to
I
find
kinda missed
find
that
the
bit.
Ryan and not the
We have to find Green
Well,
Lantern.
no, first we
Ryan
all have to go to
Reynolds.
the brass anvil to get our hair styled appropriately by Vico.
I'm gonna go look for my retainer and horse.
You have to look for your retainer?
Yes.
He has a servant.
He has bad teeth?
He has a servant.
Oh.
Ooh.
You never gave me a name, so I'm going to make one up right now. So, now that I have my maps out, you guys, Dosh and Jet,
Yo.
like the plane, know that...
Why is that a thing?
Who started that?
You did.
It was either me or you.
It was because I decided to start calling you Amber.
Yeah.
You guys know that you are currently in the west end of town, and you need to go along the docks to the center of town where the merchants are.
That's where the brass anvil's at?
Yes.
Are we bringing the group? You guys coming with?
Yeah. What's
You're coming?
wait? What's my servant's name?
Prothean, you wind up grabbing your retainer, whose name is Figus,
Figus, yes.
and
the plant? That's ficus.
Figus, and
It's a fucking plant that
he's
carries around.
he's holding the horse, and he says, "I held your horse for you, sir.
Oh my
Thank you, Figus.
God.
Where are we headed next?"
To the wait, what was the name of it? Brass Anvil?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's where we're getting our hair styled at.
We're headed to the Brass Anvil.
Yes.
But who are these gentlemen?
People who will be traveling with us for a little bit.
We just met you, fool.
What is this
You can call me
Figus?
Poppy.
What does this Figus look like?
Figus is a very thin lad.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's in his mid-teens, so he still has room to grow into his armor, which is kind of ill-fitting at the moment.
Is he human?
He is human,
Okay.
and he has a little bit of a soul patch coming in,
Yes.
and just a little peach fuzz on the backs of his jawline.
As long as he's got himself that flavor saver.
So basically,
This is what I have in my notes for Figus. Thin teen with loose protection and peach fuzz. Am I getting this all correct?
Yep.
Sounds good. Figus says, "Sir, we've been on our own for quite some time. Did you make some friends?"
I think out of the game, the funniest shit is that 90% of the shit I write in my notebook is not important in any way whatsoever. But whenever I need real information, never have it.
Sounds like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
All right.
No, it sounds like the way
Us.
we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Which is what we hope you, the fans, appreciate.
Stop breaking that fourth wall.
Why not? Deadpool did it. They made millions of dollars.
It's amazing.
Only they had Ryan Reynolds in the actual good superhero movie instead of the fucking Green Lantern. Sons of bitches.
All right, go on with the question, Figus.
So you finally made some friends.
but it is going to be helping me find someone.
do we just become best friends?
Yep.
They're helping us find Philip.
Ooh, you located Philip.
We're getting close to it.
Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen, for helping us.
Isn't Philip dead?
Philip's dead.
Figus,
Oh, no.
Prothean's lying to you. Philip is dead.
I don't
But-
believe he's dead by anyone's hand but my own.
Oh,
Figus,
he's dead.
Prothean's crazy.
Well,
Philip
if he
is
is
dead.
Philip's dead.
If he is dead, are you gonna like dig him up and
Boop boop bop.
take him to some
Dead.
clerics, have him resurrected, and then kill him again?
I'm sure that Prothean knows, Sir Prothean knows exactly what he's doing.
I heard the Temple of Bahal has pretty good resurrection
Philip's
abilities.
dead. He is dead. Beep boop.
bop.
Boop
Just gonna
boop,
stab
bop.
his corpse over and over and be like, I did that.
He's dead. That was for Philip, who is dead.
Fill up. Fill me up.
Fill up my cup. Yelling. Stabbing my friends a lot.
What?
I still can't get over the name Figus
Digging
because it's like Cyril
bodies.
Figus from Archer.
Those of you that are headed to the Brass Anvil,
Yo.
you guys get there and you see that it is, in fact, a blacksmith.
Hmm.
Do you want to go in?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, inside there is a relatively large man who is stoking the flames of his forge. He says, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Well, I want to specify that we dashed all the way here.
All right.
So I'm gonna walk in and be like, "Are you Vico?"
We need to find Vigo.
Yes, I'm Vico.
Thank God. I need your help.
With what?
The tips. I need them.
I need the tips frosted Figo.
To be
What, wait, the tips?
The tips.
The tips.
For God's sake, man. I need the tips.
Did
Help me out here.
Miller tell you about me?
His name's Miller.
Yeah.
You're not here. Shut up.
Did Miller tell you about me?
Absolutely.
God damn
I need to have
nephew.
it. I need to have it.
You said you can help us out with just the tips.
All right, fine. Let me get my stuff.
Bless your soul.
He goes and grabs some shears and
What
some
a saint.
various chemicals and stuff, and he says, "All right, let's get this done. Let's get this over with." And so Dosh now has frosted tips.
I am also in on this.
Jet also now has frosted tips.
It just sounds right.
What about you, giant man
We're not here.
with the little boy
Oh, him.
and the horse?
I'm just wanting to see if they actually do
Get
it.
the horse frosted tips.
I don't want anything.
All right. Do you want a sword or something?
I could probably use my swords cleaned and sharpened.
Yeah, I could do that for you. That's gonna be a silver.
All right. I hand him a silver.
I'm gonna lean over to Figus and I'd be like, you know what would really impress your master? Some of these. And I point at my head.
Well, I don't really do anything unless Sir Prothean allows me to do it, so...
You gotta show some initiative, man. He's never going to respect you.
You really
You're
think
never
so?
going to be able to take up his
Absolutely.
Roll
no.
a persuasion check.
mantle. Natural 20.
Figus hops up and
Yes.
says, Sir, Vico, I would like some frosted tips too, please.
Yes.
Prothean murders Figus for not listening to his commands.
Figus kind of looks a little sheepishly over at Prothean as Vico comes back over with his shears and his chemicals.
Oh, Prothean, check out this breastplate. It's really cool. I'm sure you'll like it. I want to distract him while this is happening.
And I'm totally hyping up Figus here with the frosted tips. I'm just
All right.
buddy. It's the right thing to do.
Figus has frosted tips now.
Yes.
Love it.
So now he's got frosted tips with a tiny bit of peach fuzz around the back of his jawline
And
a
the soul patch.
All right.
Fuck yes.
I just give him a look of disappointment, shake my head, and walk out.
Anything else that you guys need from Vico?
Is there actually anything important we need from Vico?
I guess not.
Not saying a single word.
All right. And each of you that got frosted tips are down 2 copper.
Oh, that was it.
that was I was gonna put a little more on the table. That's perfect.
All right. Where would you like to go to next?
The
I guess,
to see the Green Lantern
yeah. The Rye Inn.
In Reynolds.
Do you know where that is?
We know exactly where that is.
I know exactly where it is.
Roll a history check.
Stop doing that. I've toured the city many times. I gave them all the introduction histories with intelligence. So 19 minus 2 is 17.
No, roll it on the table.
14 minus 2 is 12.
Neither of you know where the Rye Inn is.
Can we ask Vico?
Sure.
I asked Vico. Hey, you know where the Rye Inn is at? Good sir.
Yeah, is that the one with the sailor guy that's standing out front and he's holding a lantern?
Absolutely. You got Reynolds at the Rye Inn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where the Rye Inn is. You're gonna wanna take the docks here. You're just gonna follow the river all the way to the east side. Yeah.
You've seen Ryan? I've been looking for him all day.
Who are you? You're
This
not
is
even...
in on the water.
Yeah.
So it's almost
that's
like,
why there's a
and
boat, man.
It has a sailor. So it's
Yeah.
almost as if it's on the crest of the sea.
Ryan Seacrest.
I hate you.
Okay.
I'm sorry if you end up happening to listen to this, Ryan Seacrest.
So you guys head down the docks, I'm guessing,
Yes.
to Ryan. You get there and you find the sailor guy standing out front. He's got an ascot around his... I mean, this is a wooden statue, but he's got an ascot around his neck. He's holding a captain's hat in one hand and a lantern out in the other. And you see that it is currently red.
Isn't it supposed to be storming for it to turn green?
I want to hit Control T and I want to wait for 6 hours.
Yes, Prothean Miller did say that it only changes colors when it's storming.
Glad you were paying attention, Prothean.
I got it in my notes.
Isn't it a good thing that we all came together then?
Yes, it is, Figus. Yes, it is.
I love you, Figus.
All right, so when's the next storm?
Let me just check my app here.
Well, don't they always say that red at night, sailors delight, red in the morning, sailors take warning?
I think I might have heard that somewhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
So we should take a rest here until the morning.
or you could just wait a few hours because it was red this morning and there are giant storm clouds on the horizon.
I will take as long of a rest as I need to get my health back up to full and my Kai points back.
Okay.
Me and Figus go for somewhere for food nearby and rest there.
We're at an inn.
Oh, fuck, yeah. We go inside, get some food.
Go different, better in.
All right. You guys head in. You're fed. You're bedded.
Fuck are we?
Or not bedded. You're fed. You're
Yeah.
given.
I'm waiting
Oh.
They ever came with us.
Where are you guys?
I've been waiting for him to ask us this whole time.
What'd you guys want to do?
Okay.
Shit, we didn't get this far.
Well, now that you ask us. All right, so we're still in the street outside of the Blackwater place, right?
Yep.
In the meantime, I'm kind of taking like awe to this big city because I've always been fascinated by cities, and Ambionitis is
Not happy.
not happy. So I start looking for the inn as well, but I'm not sure where it is or what it looks like. So do I see
Holy
anything
Scott.
that looks like it could be an inn?
You see a lot of buildings that look like inns, and there are several
Okay.
that say the word inn.
Okay, name one of them for me.
I would just like to look at my brother and say, hey, we're looking for an inn, right?
Yes.
Well, there looks like a lot of places that could be inns.
Great. The nearest building that looks like it could be an inn to me, what does it say on it?
Inn.
It says the Silver Chair Inn.
I say, brother, I found it. I run inside that one.
Bud, we're looking for the shitty Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
All right, he pulls me out, and I don't run into that one. I look around. Do I see any other buildings that look like it could be an inn?
You see lots of buildings again, but this is the not so good part of town.
You know you're on the west side of town.
Okay, that's great. What does a different building read that I think might be the right place?
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm slowly trying to, off-key, let you all know that my player cannot read. I never learned to read.
Wait,
So I'm just running into random places that I think might be inns.
we're 15 episodes in, and you're just now discovering that your character does not have the ability to fucking read or any little bit of literacy.
He's your
at
brother.
all.
You should know this.
Never had to read anything, but that was supposed to be something the other players aren't supposed to know about me. So none of your characters know this.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay, there's another
Wait.
inn that says the Gray Waters.
Brother, I think this is it right over here.
Wait, if you can't read, when the fuck would I have learned to read?
I don't think you can either, so we should just start running into random places, thinking it's the right place to be.
I think we just got the title for our episode here, The Illiterate Twins.
We can't read.
Brother, let's go.
Brother.
This one looks like a nice inviting place where they might have fight clubs. Let's go into this one.
But it doesn't have a lantern.
No, do I see any lanterns in the city?
No. Well, there are lanterns. Yes, there are street lanterns.
I
Brother,
run
we're
under one
surrounded
of
by
them.
Your character's not stupid. Just illiterate.
Easy, damn. Hurts. It's not his fault he can't read.
Can't write either, so if you guys ever need me to write something, I act like I'm writing something. It's not going to make any sense.
Can't read, can't write.
Kent State.
Kent State.
Okay. You guys could probably ask somebody
All right.
for directions.
Do I see anybody?
Sounds like metagaming to me.
Sounds like common sense to me.
Do I see anybody?
Yeah,
Those
there
are
are
common
people
sense to
walking
read.
through the streets.
Do any of them look
Friendly.
approachable?
Yeah. You see a female human.
I want to go immediately up to her.
Ambionitis, take it easy.
Sorry.
For short, you can call her a Fumin.
I understand. You're a little scared to be in this city right now. Let me do the talking.
That's fine.
She's
what?
passed you by.
Is this the kind of
chase
city
after
where
her.
two...
Okay, you tap her on the shoulder. She turns
Aggressively,
around with
we-
a start and says, what, yes, yes?
Female woman, human, where is the Ryan?
She says,
Oh my god.
I think that's on the east part of town. You should probably head over there.
And which way is east?
I forgot my compass.
It's turn around and go straight that way.
Thank you.
I turn around. I say, thank you, turn and just sprint.
Okay. You guys eventually wind up coming upon the Ryan after asking a few more people questions, and now everybody is outside and everybody went in?
Wait, do we see our two companions here?
Not outside, not unless you go inside.
All right. We open
go
the
in.
door and step through. What do we see?
You see 3 people with frosted tips, Dash, Jet, and Figus, and Prothean sitting at the table with them. They all have a bowl of stew in front of them.
I fucking rock Ficus. Right cross.
Oh my god! I throw another one right after my brother does it.
What was that for, sis?
Who the fuck are you?
And that's where we're going to end our episode.
With us rocking a slim teen.
This is early.
No, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes.
I guess we started early.
For once.
We hope you enjoyed the episode. Next week, we might get a little bit more Fight Club going on.
100%.
Until then, check us out online at our website, deathsavingbros.com. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us at Death Saving Bros. It's the same for all social media that we are on. You can follow me personally at HB Camper.
You can follow me personally at BenFro15.
You can follow me personally at ImaBRad with underscores IMA_B_rad.
You can follow me at B_RICHA918.
And you can follow me at ESNEMETH.
And you can go home.
If you've liked what you've heard, let us know. It's like lifeblood to us, and not just personally, but also professionally, because with each additional rating, each additional review that you leave for us on iTunes or on Stitcher, it helps the podcast grow. So head over, take 2 minutes. We'd really appreciate it. 5 stars is the best, and we would love to hear what you think about.
And I can just say to each and every one of you that I honestly do check our ratings almost every day, multiple times throughout the day to see if we have gotten any new ones by then. So if you do that, that would be fantastic, because I'm tired of going on and not seeing any.
I've had to
you can cut that
comfort
part
him
out.
a few times at night when he's crying himself to sleep because you guys aren't giving us ratings.
And if you do leave a review, you might hear yourself on the air. Like this review. Definitely recommend this podcast for anyone who has at least mild interest in Dungeons and Dragons. I'd hardly say I'm a super, I think it's supposed to be fan, but he says fun, but I've really, really enjoyed the first season. Well, thank you, Birdman11, for that review and for the recommendation. We'll keep sending good stuff your way. So until next time, keep saving those death throws, and we'll see you on the next one. Here we go. Quiet, everybody. Quiet on set.
Fucking Christ, he said quiet.
Oh, we need the claps. I should actually probably write down all the stuff that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
No.
We don't prepare for anything here. We wing it all.
The essence of our podcast is winging it.
And murdering our friends.
Gets the people going.
Everybody shut up.
Ben, shut up.
Oh yeah, I think I'm
And,
being haunted here, guys.
This guy looks... What'd you say?
My light is flicking off, and I think I'm being haunted.
Okay. You'll be fine.
Quadruple facepalm.
Hold on. Ben's messing around.
I can't reach my pencil.
Use your foot.
My foot doesn't bend anymore.
What do you mean it doesn't bend anymore? It's right there.
Yeah, but
It's behind your right foot.
GG, it's your right heel. There you go. Lift with your
all right, I
legs.
got it, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Shut
God
up.
damn it.
Some of the sounds and background music in this production are copyright material. The songs, Constance, and Hyperfun are by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License 3.0. The song Quiet is by Jason Shaw at Audionautics.com. Licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License 3.0. The Death Saving Bros theme song is an abridged version of the song Run by Kai Engel and sourced from the Free Music Archive. This track is used with permission under Creative Commons Attribution License 4.0. You can read the full license at creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0/legal code.